Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Assuming I'm live, I should probably check that. Okay, I get it. Stop. I am going to be doing some Mega Man X music tonight. Just a little bit of fun. What can I say? I'm in need of some fun tonight. And I can't have the fun kind of fun, so I'm gonna have this fun kind of fun, which is still fun, but not as fun as the fun that I can have when I'm having fun, if you know what I mean. I mean video games. I'm just joking, but... As you can see, I've already done like part of this song. I am hopefully gonna finish it tonight. Let's see. I have to set up my... Is my thing already set up? Oh, it's already set up. Isn't that nice? Set up my emu and Proteus 1. The noisy thing. Gamma blurble. Sorry, Dove. This is kind of an impromptu stream as well. I didn't actually plan on doing this, but I hope you sleep well. And if you want, you can kind of like, I don't know, leave me running, give me the views, and I can also, you know, use my buttery voice to lull you to sleep. As weird as that sounds. Actually, no. Truth be told, I've been told, I don't know, about 7 or 8 years ago when I was working at a different job, that one of my coworkers actually said that I had a voice that people can fall asleep to. I don't know if I should take offense to that, but it's all good. Okay, so let's find the bass channel. I think it's gonna be this one. No, that's the kick. Bass? No. Where's my bass? Right there. So scratchy. Don't know why, but it doesn't matter because I'm not using it. All right, Dove, have a good night. Insert audio track. Make sure we can actually hear it. Make you channel 1. We'll make you MIDI. Oh, where's my MIDI output? Did I break my MIDI output? Wouldn't be surprised if I did. I did. Well, I didn't break it. I just disabled it, I guess. We don't need an input. We need an output, though. Okay, now can I set my synthesizer as the... Yes, I can. All right, is it gonna work? No, no sound. Well, shit. I don't think I have any sound. Why not? Oh. Change that to none. MIDI 1. Need sound. Where's my sound? Okay, that's maximum. Oh, I have to change my input here, don't I? I do. That'll do it. I don't even know what camo is or something. It's got to be some weird sound driver I have installed. But I should be able to undo that and do this. Okay. Now can I hear something? I can definitely hear it, but the MIDI's not going out. Because you can hear the noise. Because my Proteus 1 is a noisy little bitch. Okay, I do see MIDI commands being sent to it because it's blinking. Oh, I'm an idiot. Not working because I don't have it soloed. Let's do this then. There we go. Okay, key 12 up. Okay, just so that I don't introduce more noise, what I'm going to do is change the track to only input one channel instead of two. I don't get double the background hiss. I just need to change this to, I don't know, R. Go. Make sure I got the right octave. It doesn't sound like I have the right octave. I think I'm an octave too high. Let's go back to 0, I guess. That doesn't sound right. Something's wrong with this sound. Bear with me a sec. Grab the sample. Play with the sound a bit. I think I have to be an octave higher. Okay, that's got to be it. The thing is, this sound is very dynamic and it changes a lot. So it's hard to exactly know what's going on with it, but let's try that without the metronome. I'm going to stick with this and we'll see what happens. One of these days I'm going to recreate this sound in Contact and it'll be more stable than the actual version on the, synthesizer. Because no two notes on the synthesizer sound the same. I think there's some kind of a randomizer or something on it. And I guess you'd want that if you're making a restoration, but it also makes the bass notes a little inconsistent. My God, especially when my voice cracks, I'm such a great singer. Okay, let's time that correctly, and I'm gonna shut off the recording audition and mute this channel. Blah 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 blah. What's up, Daisy? How's it going, eh? Spoken like a true Canadian, eh? I'm doing alright. Didn't do much today. I had a heavy barbecue lunch, which I probably shouldn't have done. Kind of feeling a little blech. I haven't had dinner, but I'm good with that. Suppose I napped this afternoon. I think, oh, it was delicious. It was a pulled pork poutine, which is not good for the waistline nor the cardiovascular system. I'm just trying to justify it, but there's no justification. It's not good for you. It was good. But I'm paying for it now. Justification is comfort food. Anybody who eats that needs a hug. And I got a hug from the cholesterol around my heart. You got Pokemon cards, by the way? That's neat. I'm not really into Pokemon cards myself, but I think my brother wouldn't mind. I think he looks at it sometimes. Okay, so the original these parts right here from the original game are all tones. Don't know where the tones came from. Found the sound from the brass is pretty similar, so I kind of took them and cut the what's the word I'm looking for? The attack, the beginning of the sound, so that they cut in. And this was the result. It's pretty close, I think. So like I mentioned earlier, a lot of these sounds I already injected, swapped over. This is pretty loud. But if you listen to the game version of that sound, it's not as prominent. Where is it? And that's a pretty short sample too. Like if we look at the sample, look how short that is. So I'm going to use the full length sample just because, well, not really the full length. I guess maybe I'm modifying it a little bit. Because I want to show that I'm actually like using the original sound and not the video game version of the sound. Oh, don't crash on me. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Please don't crash. Hooray, it didn't crash. The game version of the sample is very EQ'd, so I had to match it a bit. Yeah, this is a fun song. To be honest, there's not a lot of other great Mega Man X songs out there. But my definition of good songs doesn't really match somebody else's great definition of a great song. Like, for example, this. Like, it's a fun song, but I don't think it's head bopping. Well, let's give it a chance. Let's get to the bridge. Yeah, it's not really my kind of song. Finding the brass for this instrument, rather than purchasing I forgot what, it was a Roland, what was it? Wasn't a 50, was it? A JP50? What is it? Shit, I can't remember. Let's look. It was a D20. Rather than purchasing a D20, I did find a sample of it, which is what I'm using right now. So like, these are WAV files. And these WAV files were made for like a Korg synthesizer, but I think I did a good job reconstructing them. So this is the sound here. And you could tell, like, you can hear the tone right there is because of the short loop. But if you listen to the original sound phases, which kind of doesn't give the same kind of a brass feel. It's cool to hear the original, but this sound is pretty iconic. It kind of makes the song hit in a different way. It's not a bad thing, Carlo. If you have an opinion about what the remix has done or did, then that's your opinion, and that's fine. I personally have never really heard the PSP remakes of it, but I can already tell that they're probably going to turn it into either lean into the rock aspect of it or lean into the dance aspect of it. In fact, let's listen to it really quick. What is it called? The Boomer Mega Man X Boomer Kawanger PSP.
We return to more Mega.
Nope. Sorry, no talking.
Beginning mission.
Yeah, see? It was either turn it into a rock song or lean heavily into the dance music. Yeah, Capcom reused a lot of samples between Aladdin, Final Fight, a bunch of other games. Mega Man X, what else? Pretty sure Super Street Fighter used that sound too. They didn't use the samples in Street Fighter Alpha 2 because Street Fighter Alpha 2 had a lot of voice samples. And unfortunately, the instrumentation suffered from it because they had to have their Hadoukens and their Shoryukens. Shoryukens. Will I do anything X2 or X3? X3 had a couple fun songs. X2 had a couple fun songs, but I don't have all the sounds from them. It's funny, a lot of the sounds are shared between the games, but X2's samples, well, X2 and X3 samples are pretty much on par with each other. They're almost the same sounds. In fact, I think it shares a lot of the same sounds, especially the drums and stuff. But X2, like if you listen to it, it sounds very thin. Which is not a bad thing. It's just the musical style they went with the game. But I don't really have a favorite X2 song. Except maybe the start, like this. Yeah, I don't have a lot of songs from... I loved Mega Man X2. Like, I could play that. I think I played it on stream once. But just don't like the music as much as Mega Man X1's. Mega Man X3, largely the same. A lot of the music isn't great to me. But this theme right here... This is iconic. And then the ending theme. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did remake that song back in the day. Do I still have it? I made it so that it could be included with an impulse tracker player or something. There it is, MMX3 End. Oh, just for shits and giggles, let's listen to that. I like how I'm using a Final Fantasy V sample there. I'm missing sounds. That's kind of pathetic that I couldn't get those notes. Those are easy notes to get. I'm mad. Anyways, yeah, not really thrilled with those. Even Mega Man 7 soundtrack, there's a few bangers in it in my opinion, but I just think this sounds like the snares there, you can hear they're just saturated too much. Look at this sample. Is it clipping? Yeah, a little. Well, it's heavily compressed. Mega Man 7 restored would be cool, but not really one of my favorites. Somebody else can do it. There you go. You do it, Daisy. Find the sounds. I'm sure somebody has them. Yeah, see, it's got a few of the sounds here. Most of it's LCD1. Although, what's this one? Oh, it's the JV80. Lead guitar. Ugh. I don't like the sound. TG33. Ooh. Hand claps. This, you would probably have to purchase the Rompler to get the sounds because not many people record the Yamahas. Yeah. I'm not really into Mega Man 7. I like Mega Man 7, some of the themes. But, yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Let's get back to work. Just gonna do a little bit of cleanup here. Whoops. Push space, my bad. You might see me wincing a little bit. It's because I don't know. I might need to get when I went not wincing, but like squinting my eyes. The reason is because I'm finding it hard to read some of the letters on my screen, which is weird because I had LASIK eye surgery. But they told me when I'm in my 40s, which I am, that eventually I'll probably need reading glasses. So I think eventually I might start to go looking for some reading glasses. Oh, the glories of getting older. Not a big deal, DZ. There's a lot more things to be sorry about, don't worry. A lot worse things, I should say. Where did I get this sound again? S50 medley. Okay, so this was LCD1. Was it? No. Oh, where did that come from? I got rid of my Mega Man X. Mega Man X. Mega Man X3. Do. Yeah, do. Mega Man's X. There it is. Medley, orc hit. SN. Oh, what? No. What? Really? Really? I don't know if that's right. Really? Vienna. Let me load up Vienna. I don't know if I have that sound. I'm obviously using the right sound. I just don't know where I got it from. I didn't sample the shoot. Okay, let's try this really quick. I should not be able to edit that, by the way. Okay, good. Let's look this up. Maybe, yeah, Synthmania has it. Let's listen to the orchestra hit. Orc hit? Where's the orc hit? There it is. Okay, that is the sound. Mine is longer. It has an attack in that version. I'm sure mine had an attack too that I'm cutting out. If I go into the sample, I'm sure it's starting later than it should. Yeah, it is. So Capcom edited it for the game. S50 underscore medley suggests to me that this is actually from LCD1. So that's what I'm going to call it. LCD1 or kit. Yeah, it's a U110. A U110 expansion pack, actually. And again, most of those U110 sounds came from other Roland synthesizers anyway. I probably could have also, I don't know. There might be one on the Roland Rhythm CD. Shit, do I really want to check that? I already have it. If it's on the Rhythm CD, it'd be higher quality. I'm convincing myself right now. Music work. We're going to do a little bit of sample hunting. I don't love sample hunting. I mean, I do, but I don't. Mostly because I want to get the song done, and sample hunting slows me down. Let's save this just so that I don't lose. Knowing me. Okay, patches. Da-da. Organize it by name. I think it'll be under hits. I did do the rhythm one, right? Pretty sure I did. Let's do it again just in case. Yeah, rhythm section. Is there a bigger one? Orchestral percussion? Try this rhythm section really quick. Hey, Regason, how's it going? I'm doing all right. How are you? Okay, so there's got to be a hits or an orchestra hit. It'd be under percussion. I really hate Contact's File Explorer, by the way. I don't know if I've ever said this. It is unintuitive. It is slow. It's hard to control. And it's very similar to ChipSynth's File Explorer, which I absolutely loathe as well. Don't see a... Plus, it doesn't even have a search. Like, I can't search the files. Thanks, Dean Crystal. Hope you're doing well. Right, search option 2025. You'd think that they'd do it. Although this is Contact 5.1, which is much older than the one that's out now, but it's also the last version of Contact that can import sample CDs. Pretty sure they had hits in this. Maybe they didn't. Don't see. Those are guitar, drums, analog cymbals, BS. It's even got the Moog basses in here, which I think 6 would be Final Fantasy 6's Moog bass, if I recall correctly. Yep. Jazz bass, fretless bass. See, these are all classified as bass because they have BS, right? Cymbal, drum, guitar, cheese menu. So some of these are drum machines. Guitars. Don't need guitars. Don't need nylons. This is rhythm section. Well, I guess guitars have rhythm. Hi-hats, don't need those. Keys, I'm guessing these are percussive organs if I recall correctly. Those are just pianos. Pianos with a horrible filter on them. I see why they use the filter. They sound like dance pianos though. You know, like they're trying to be too hard to sound like the M1 keyboards, you know, the M1 piano that is in almost every dance song in the 90s. Yeah, they have a really sharp attack, which, you know, obviously gives them rhythm, which I guess is why they're in this pack. These are all kick drums. Don't need kick drums. No, no, no. Percussion. Bowl hit. What does a bowl hit sound like? Okay. I think this is going to sound like a clang. Clang. Oh. This negative 12,000 semitones, that can crash contact. You know, now that I listen to those, they might be used in stuff. That's the wrong sound. Ooh. Yeah, some of those sounds are very familiar. Cowbell. Delay break, grater. Kitchen menu, pan hits, pistol, rifle, snaps. Rubber band. What does that sound like? Boing, boing, boing. Not really. Tambourine. Still looking for that Final Fantasy VII tambourine. No, shut up. Go away. Oh, this is a tambourine. Not a tambourine. Those are riddled with high frequencies. Techno menu, thick glass, timbales. I used to call those timbales back in the day, by the way. And then snares. Don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. I'm just gonna shut off my notifications really quick. How do I go into D&D mode? Focusing. No. How do you go? There we go. Snooze. Okay, go away. Windows 8, thank you. Trash snare. And then tom drums. Crazy. Okay, so they're not here. Well, at least they're not. Let's try orchestral percussion. It might be in there. Doo-doo. These are mostly orchestral crashes and stuff, but you might find an orc hit in here somewhere. Not that one. Yeah, these are a little bit too symphonic. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. Looking for the orchestra hit. Not that one. Orchestral Family, Volume 1, Orchestral Hits. Let's try these. The volume, Orchestral Family, Volume 1, Volume 2. They might just be brass and stuff. And then if I can't find it, whatever, we'll move on. Oh, there's some hits in here. Try this. No. No. I guess S means stereo. No. No. These are all from the same orchestra, so I don't think it's what I'm looking for. Could probably make a good rap song out of that one. You can hear a lot of flute in that. I found Pokemon's orchestra hit. That's funny. I'm not going to be restoring Pokemon music. I'm not really into Pokemon music. But I'm glad somebody can identify that, and maybe that's something that they'll do. No luck there. Staccato. No. No, okay, well, that's fine. I'm not caring about it anymore. Let's go close this. Okay, let's get the kick in. Got the orchestra hit done. We just open up a different Mega Man X song that I've recreated. Not recreated, but remastered. The reason is because I can just copy and paste the samples in between. Or just like the word I'm looking for. I think I already have presets for them. But I need to know how they work. I need the correct pitch and stuff. It's been a few weeks since I did a Mega Man X song. So it's kind of not fresh in my brain. Intro stage is a different beast altogether. It's got a snare in it. Oh, sorry, that's the title, isn't it? There's a snare in the title screen that is impossible to find. This one. Like... Why does it keep giving me the wrong sample? Here we go. Gotta change the sample rate of this. Let's change it to custom 3600. Sorry, 32,000 rather. That's the sample rate of the Super Nintendo. No way to find that. Like, what is that? No idea. Could be an explosion. Could be a snare. Best thing to do is find the other sound and see if there's a sound similar on the original synthesizer it came from, which would be the Korg 01/W. And Regison, you're correct. We're working on the Boomer Kuwanger song. Is it Kuwanger or Kuwanger? Sorry, right now I'm definitely, you know, butchering it. So intro can be done, from what I can tell. But there's a crazy little, like a noise sound effect in there somewhere. See, that could be noise. It could be a sound effect that's being looped. But who knows where that comes from. Daisy, actually, the pitch bends are not that bad because I devised a system to get the ones that were extracted from the MIDI file that was extracted from, what's it called? Anyways, a lot of the glides and stuff. You can hear that these ones are more faithful. What sample, Daisy? But as you can hear, I'm the glides and the portamentos and stuff are not terrible. So you know someone who has this, or you're saying someone could have it? I might even have it, I just don't know which one it is. And it hasn't been identified. Oh yeah, I heard that. I don't know if they're actually using that sound. Let's check really quick. I know their pitch bends were pretty rough too. Oh, it was Orange C. But this is a stream, right? I don't want to go through his entire video. I just want to listen to the result. Here we go. Nah, he approximated. He's not using the right sound. There's a few other sounds in this song that aren't the correct sounds too. Like that crash. It might be the right one. It's definitely not the right pitch. Speaking of those toms, I'm going to have to figure that out. I haven't used those toms yet, but I think they're from the U110. This stuff isn't terrible. It's good. It just needs work. Oh, this is the bass. I don't need that. All right, delete. And what are these sounds up here? Strings. Ooh. I don't know where that's from. Yeah, for sure. I understand. Such a good singer. All right, let's, instead of continuously listening, let's do the damn drums. Okay, I need the kick, instrument, contact, create, and I think I have a, how's it called? Preset. Do I have a preset for it? Only for Street Fighter 2. Boo. Okay, whatever. Let's go over here. We'll create a preset for the kick. Plus, I should do one for the snare too. Where's my kick? I'll use MMX kick. Save. And then MMX. MMX kick. Save. If I can do that, it's just a matter of loading the presets, and then it saves me so much time. I should have done that trick when I was making all those synthetic origins. Where is my Slate Digital PST3? My kick. There you are. There we go. And now I can just go into here. Check to see if there's any crazy volume changes. There is one. I see that. Where did it go? One? Thought I saw one. What's that? Oh, it's fine. Okay, there's no crazy volume changes between the two. It looks like there's no echo on the kick, but there's echo on the snare. Yeah, see? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Potential of Chrono Trigger. I don't know exactly what I would do other than maybe correct some mistakes I made. It would be an addition to. I can't imagine. I'm sure there's a lot of people who have unfollowed me because I haven't been working on Final Fantasy VII stuff. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Kind of in a point of my life where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with everything, you know what I mean? Even my channel, I'm not even sure what I want my channel to be anymore. Dun, dun. Okay, gotta get the pitch of the kick. think that's the pitch. Play it. Snare, 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 snare. Starting to sound like snarf, 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 snarf. Shoot. Did I hear the snares change pan, or am I going nuts? Kick, kick, middle, 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 middle. What channel was it on? It was on 6. So it's gonna be here? Right here. Crap. Let's check the thing, 1A. No, it was middle. Oh. Thanks, Daisy. That's really nice of you to say. That it's noticeable when I'm not around. Sometimes you just wonder if people actually care enough, you know? Anyways, I don't need to turn this into a sappy stream. It's fine. Snare, 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 snare. So that means I got to go throughout this whole song and find out what's snares and what's kicks, what's hi-hats and what's cymbals. Let's make another one. Let's go over here. Call you MMX snare. And say you. And this. I don't know if that's right. Let me load Armored Armadillo. I think I have a better version of the snare here. It's the same sound. I think I'm just mixing it a little differently. I know I have a reverb on it. True, Regison, I appreciate that too. All right, Armored Armadillo. Not Armored Armadillo. I think that one turned out very well. Not VST synth font. I want This is a kick. I think this is a kick. And I think this was Digi Design kick. This is going to be Korg 01-W/W hits. We'll call it snare just so that I know what it is. And then we'll load my preset. I can either use the MMX snare or Total Kit. I'll just use Total Kit. It's fine. I should put that on a t-shirt. It's fine. Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. My FX chain. Perfect. Now my snare should sound good. Excuse me. Okay, we'll move you to the snares. Select channel 1. It's very loud. I'm gonna delete all this stuff. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, and don't need you. God, look at all those patch changes. Okay. I could have just did this. I'm gonna keep only everything except, or just the notes rather. Get rid of everything except the notes. And that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Let's mix it down and then try again. Well, sorry, before I do that, let's get the correct snares on the correct channel. We'll do the toms in a moment. I like those toms. Good thing I noticed that. Otherwise, if I deleted that, I'd be like, where'd all the other snares go? This. Okay, I do need those. That's going to be fun. Okay, we'll worry about the hi-hats later. But let's bounce all these so that they're one clip. Bounce, and then let's select just the notes and delete everything that's not a note. Why is it doing that? Should not be doing that. What the fuck? Oh, I'm such a weirdo. I'm selecting nothing but the notes and then I'm deleting the notes. So what I need to do is invert it. That's so silly. I'm so funny. All right, let's do that again. So I'll do this. Select by filter. Okay, and then delete. There we go. Now if I bounce it, and mix them, it should just, there we go. It cleans everything up nicely. Hey, how'd you get there? How did you get there? Cool. That is loud. That is also the wrong pitch. Sorry, that's loud. Let me lower that. this song. I don't know. There's just something about the whole melody and harmony and melody. It follows the Mega Man formula. That's why I like this song so much. I bet this song would sound amazing as a friggin' 8-bit song. Tom drums now, maybe? Be-doop-be-doo-doo-doo. Do the tom drums. Right, Regison? It's like there's something about this song. It's just fun. It kind of makes you... It feels adventurous. Feels... I don't know. It's catchy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. No, I have to load the U220. I think it was the electronic set. Give me some toms. I have to get the sample really quick. Yeah, that is the same sound, isn't it? It's just severely cut. Okay, so to do this, I need, it's a B, so I'm gonna change everything except the B, or cut everything except the B and extend the B. And I screwed that up. Fine, I'm gonna have to tune it later anyway. Save this as in the right folder first though, MMX. So tell me what's up with y'all. Anything new? Regison, Daisy, anybody else who's watching? I was thinking about editing down some of these streams and turning them into like a weekly video. I don't know how any of you would feel about that. Could be fun. The creation process takes a while, but yeah. It might be fun. And if they take off, I might make more. I don't know. I just noticed certain people who've reposted my music have way more followers than I do, so I'm just like, I gotta do something if I want to keep my channel alive. choose the right channel number. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's light, but if I change the pitch, I don't know if I'm in the right key though, or the right pitch. Tuning, that's the word I'm looking for, tuning. Okay, let's get the pitch of the top note. Doot doot. Almost. Like negative 11 or negative 12. Or negative 10 rather. Yeah, it's negative 10. Here we go, that's it. We'll call you U110 Electric. Let's blast that. Actually, I want to throw the same... I want to throw the same chain on there that I have for the kick. Make that tom drum pop out. You know what I'm saying? Final Fantasy VII's main theme isn't terrible. It just takes a while. Yeah, actually, I was thinking about sneaking in a short about this bass sound too. The problem is like work and social life and other things make working with YouTube, because YouTube is a huge time investment. Making music and soundtracks and all that, huge time investment. But you guys probably already know that. All right, let's get that tom slapping. And let's lower the volume of the snare. Ooh, I hear that I accidentally grabbed the crash there. And then this will need to go back to here. Okay, where's my crash? I know the crash is here, right there. I should be doing the crash and the hi-hats, but I want to get that string out of the way. Do the string really quick. I have a copy of the string in here. Probably not. Probably not. Let's just jump over to the other song. What is that? Blind. I didn't see it. String-a-ling-a-ding-dong. That moved the wrong sounds. One here, maybe? Yes. Ring-a-ling and ding-dong? There we go. Very quiet, though. Let's check the controllers because, yeah, there's a lot going on there. Delete you, delete you, delete you, delete you, delete you. I'll give $50 million right now to the person who knows what deleted means, or where it came from, rather. And you know I'm good for it. It's a strong bad reference, by the way. That's how old I am. Why is it to the right? Why aren't you loud enough? Why? Why? I don't know what's causing the volume for this track to go back down there when literally the track volume right here set to this. This should be changing that, which it is. And the notation themselves should be maximized, which it is. So like, why is the volume low? It makes no sense. Anyways, that's a pet peeve I have with Cakewalk. It always does stupid things. Cakewalk and Contact, it always does dumb things like that. So I think the only way for me to fix it would be to go into the instrument and then just turn the volume up here. Cakewalk is very good for crashing. Now, I feel like those notes should be longer. Maybe I'm misremembering. I also hear some vibrato in there. Did you notice how... Hang on. No, okay. I thought there was a panning mistake there. There's a vibrato playing throughout this entire channel. That's annoying. Okay, so that means I'm going to have to like this, like this. Hmm. This, and this. I need to go to the beginning, insert, series of controllers. Let's go 32. And then we'll make sure modulation is set. That's going to turn on modulation for everything. Whoa, what happened there? What the fuck? I don't remember doing that. Where did those notes come from? They were not there before. Crazy. So I inserted the series of controllers and it copied the notation all over the place. Daisy, I think you're right. I think Cakewalk is just shitting the bed and they don't care anymore. Look, series of controllers. We'll do 16 instead of 0 or 32. And then I paste. And it copied all the notes into this one. What the fuck? Why did it do that? Like, what the fuck is happening? All right. Let's do this and this. And then this and this. But let's only do the first bar. And then that again. Okay. There's no reason it should have done that, by the way. That was messed up. Now I don't have sound. Nothing is soloed, and yet it's saying something soloed. My god. Cakewalk is so fucked, you guys. You know what I should do is create a Cakewalk is messed up video and show you all the bugs in one video. Sorry, I just tooted. That's what I think of you, Cakewalk. Alright, let's do it. I want to do the crash now. Armored Armadillo. I think that's the right symbol. Okay, that is the right sound. Call you MMX hi-hat. Save you. Go back over here. Need a hi-hat track. I am not forgetting about the strings. I do notice that some of the strings have a longer release, by the way. The RY30? I think it was the RY30. Yeah. Let's load you up. Where did my thing go? There it is, MMX hi-hat. And I think there might be different pitches, which is going to complicate this a little bit. Let's listen to this very carefully. It's only in the right speaker, by the way. So I think it's just louder and then quieter, but longer. Cakewalk is annoying. Very close to switching from it. I wanted to do the hi-hats first, but I'm going to do the crash first. Because the hi-hats are a little, not complicated, but I can see myself making mistakes with them. So let's make the crash really quick. Oh, that again. And crash time. That crash cymbal sounds so familiar too. Sounds like one of the crashes that we used to use with Scream Tracker back in the early 90s. That'd be consistent. It is an older sound. Okay. Forgot. Where does the crash come from? I yoinked it from something. I can't remember. It was probably the RY30. Because I couldn't find a clean sample of it, so I kind of stole it from somebody else's recording. Don't tell anybody, okay, guys? Crash, crash, crash. There we go. I just gotta get the pitch. I don't know if that's right. I want to get the pitch correct on this crash here. Okay, good. Hi-hats, hi-hats, hats, hi-hats. Why for you no place? Oh, because my hi-hats are on the wrong note. That'll do it. Delete all that. And I don't know what the difference is between these expressions. Are you kidding me? Those other hi-hats have a reverb. Oh my god, you guys, seriously. Okay, that means I definitely need to double up those sounds. Shouldn't be terrible, but get the pitch right first, and then I'll deal with the rest. It's good to know that. Why are they quieter here? Yeah, that's not right. Doesn't matter. They can go bye-bye. I will now correct the pitch, and then I will duplicate them. Because the longer notes will be reverberated as well. I wanted to do that anyways because the shorter notes with the release, it's not going to sound right. I actually haven't uploaded Flax in a while, but that's a good idea. It's a good idea, Legend. When I start mastering this and when I actually, start putting all the effects and everything on it, it'll hopefully sound production quality. That crash has too much of a release on it, so let's change that to, I don't know, 1,000 instead. Crash should be in the left speaker. Hi-hat should be in the right speaker, and I'm going to duplicate that channel with the events. It'll more than likely be in the released version of the description of the released version of the song. So even if I end up finishing the song on stream, I usually end up changing a few things, because I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes I end up breaking it more than I should. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, I can put it in the video description. I just gotta upload it to my drive anyways. Okay, these will be the opened hi-hats. You're welcome, Legend. I used to do that a while ago, but then it just became too much of extra work, and I just wanted to get everything out first. Then when I released the soundtracks, that's when I released the FLACs. Ooh, what's... Notice it... Oh, that's just because I'm... Okay, I got it. I thought there was a major volume change between them all, but... Okay. Good. Let's get rid of all the potential volume change glitches. I know all the open hi-hats will have the louder volume anyway. Oh, and I should probably do this. Gotta delete the open hi-hats on this one. No, I'm not doing the entire soundtrack, Legend. I'm not gonna make a synthetic origins for Mega Man X. I mean, I could. It's not impossible. It's just too much work. Not enough glory, if you know what I mean. When I released Super Mario RPG, I spent a good almost year on it. I started when the remake was announced, and then ended, I guess, on the February after. So I guess the remake was announced back in the spring of the year before. I don't know. Anyways, I didn't get the same kind of, I don't want to say fanfare, but I didn't get the same kind of attention I got when Chrono Trigger was released. So it almost didn't feel like it was worth it. It still kind of doesn't feel like it's worth it. I know people keep saying, you know, do it for yourself, do it because you love it. But like again, half my stuff keeps getting re-released on other people's YouTube channels, and they get credit for the song, even though they know it's not theirs. Yet they still don't correct the people when they say it's not. Anyways, you know what I mean. I'm starting to sound a little whiny about it, so I'm gonna try not to be whiny. Okay, so this hi-hat. Hi-hat I'm gonna make a little shorter. Make it louder so you can hear it. And this one, louder. And I think the only issue with the strings is that the release isn't long enough. So let's take the release a little longer on that one. Thanks, Daisy. It sounds like the hi-hats aren't loud enough. There's still like synth strings I gotta worry about, like these two. I don't know what samples those are, and I don't think they're documented. So I might have to pull some JP strings in here. 342, let's go 680. Now the strings, although the fast note strings might sound a little weird. Let's listen to them really quick. Yeah. That might do it. Okay. So the way I'm going to fix that is I'm also going to duplicate the strings. But I'm going to delete this and delete this. So these ones I'm going to keep as one voice. These ones, because they're so fast and there's so many other notes playing, that I might just leave this at 3 voices like I had before. Let's just hear it. I'm kind of cringing because it might sound unprofessional. Well, it might not sound like anything at all because you can't hear it. Why is it so quiet? This is what I'm talking about. Cakewalk will have 2 of the exact same tracks with the exact same parameters. But if I go into here, you'll see the volume is set to that. But if I go into here, see the volume is set down. Now if I change it and then I hit play, it goes back down. It's so ridiculous and so infuriating. I don't know what causes that. It's like a... So when I reset it and I play it back, does it keep it? It doesn't. So there's got to be another volume command that's messing this up. And I don't think there's anything else configured that would change the volume. So the only thing I can do is just add a gain, like blast it. I don't know. It's infuriating. It's because logically there's no reason for it to do that. And it's still not loud enough, by the way. I'm gonna have to add a gain track here. Can I add a gain here? This is already maxed out. EQ, solid G. Don't add anything, but change the output to 20. Let's look at the spreadsheet really quick. I don't know if this is documented. All strings, I already have that. Mini Moog, got that. Total kick, got that. Harpsichord, it's not in this song. Flat bass isn't in this song. Room ambient kick, got that. Brass 3, got that. Rock, see, it's not listed. But like these sounds right here. Like, I don't know what that comes from. Let's just try a JP80 or something like that. I can use it for now and then change it later. Maybe a Jupiter 8 rather. Oh, it's so tiny. I was already talking about earlier in the stream how I can't see small things. Can I change? Yes, zoom 200. Thank you. Now I can almost read it. Okay, I need an original patch for the JP80. Get rid of the attack. And shut the reverb off. That's probably a Korg sample or a Roland sample. But I'm going to use a JP80 for now. It's going to thicken up the song, and then I'll fix it later. Like, I'll find the original sound later. Because I don't know if you guys want to watch me sample hunt for a couple hours. I mean, that being said, we already know where most of the sounds come from with Mega Man X, so we can always look at those instruments. I have to change something on here. Let's just everything but the note. Delete. Bounce again. I believe it's probably and to the left a bit. And it's an octave higher. I just want to get rid of all this because I don't need those anymore. This song is pretty much done, but I need to mix now. I want to get the loop going so I can just continuously play and start mixing. Well, this was fun. It's been a while since we've done this, eh, guys? I don't remember the presets that I used for Armored Armadillo. So I'm gonna write them down. Not write them down, save them as a preset. Call it MMX. Save. It actually doesn't sound too bad. I gotta find out what's using reverb and what's not. I still need to include some vibrato in some of the sounds, especially the brass. Okay, open hi-hats, electric toms, snares, not the kick. Crash, I believe, does. Check here. Crash. What? Did I hear? Oh no. Uh-oh. Snare, 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 snare. I think snare, 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 snare has a reverb on it. It's in 6. Son of a bitch. Okay. That means I gotta fix something before I mix. Bear with me a sec. Duplicate. With events. Let's just delete the events. I can probably just drag them. So what I'm doing is I'm separating the tracks in terms of what has reverb on and what doesn't. And that's just to stay faithful to the original song in terms of how it's mixed. I could just do what most other remixers do and just, you know, slap a reverb on everything and then it's done, but I want to stay faithful to the original song. Hopefully you guys understand. That does require me to, you know, do some extra work as I'm doing right now. We'll call you reverbs or snare reverb. Call you hi-hats open. Reverb. Blah, 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 blah. Crash has reverb. I know. I'm sorry. All right, let's do it. Just double check. Orchestral hit. Does it crash? Yes. Right there, there's vibrato that needs to be played. So I can already tell why they've got echo on everything and why they're using vibrato on everything, because it causes phasing within the sound. Just like Final Fantasy IV's trumpet, when you when you get the trumpet playing a straight tone with the echo on, it thickens the sound up, especially when it starts using vibrato. That could also be why the snare sounds like it's a little bit in the left speaker whenever I listen to the original song, because some of the snare sounds, the fills are actually sounding like they're in the left speaker. The reason they're playing in the center speaker, but the echo is actually causing a little bit of phase cancellation in the middle of the song. But I think they did that intentionally. Synth brass isn't done yet. I'm gonna have to add some vibrato in there. Okay, so there's a lot of panning missing there. So where's my crash? Crash is pan left. Let's follow the pan. Hi-hat is pan right. Follow the pan. strings are not panned. Orchestral hit is not panned. It is panned, but it's in the sequence, so that's going to follow the pan anyways. Brass, bunch of different tracks, their own panning, that's fine. Electro tom, I think, is controlled within the sequence, and snare is center. So this should be good now. Okay, I do want to add these to reverb as well, but I want to this should actually be regular reverb. Let's do this. Anything that didn't have reverb set on it in the original song, I am gonna add to reverb, but I'm going to put a subtle reverb in there. Oops, I should have been holding control. Oh. I like how when I add this, the Control Z doesn't take it away. It takes away the last. Anyways, it's Cakewalk being very selective about what it undoes. It's kind of silly. Okay, now let's lower this. I'm holding control and I'm dragging all the tracks down. So the reverb, they're still playing in the reverb, but they're very subtle. And the reason is because when you play it in the context of the mix, like everything playing at once, they gel better. They don't sound like, it doesn't sound like 2 or 3 different speakers playing different songs at the same time. It sounds like one song that's supposed to meld together. That's just a little thing that I do. Other people may have different opinions of that. I want to actually compress this. I'm gonna over compress the reverb, and I'm doing it on purpose. It's gonna sound like shit here on purpose. And the reason is because what I'm doing is I'm over compressing the reverb so that it stands out once the loudness of the song subsides, so that you can really hear the reverb as if it's almost like being drowned out by the dryness. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you can hear the difference. See right there's a long tail, but when you're listening to the actual song, the tail isn't long at all. That's what I'm trying to achieve with this compressor. But I also think it's too long, so let's lower this. Okay, I'm gonna add some vibrato to these really quick. I think yeah, I did add vibrato to the strings, didn't I? Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Let me undo this. Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Highlight all my brass. Highlight my... That's the bass doesn't vibrate. Strings. I don't know if the Jupiter does it, but we'll do that. I think it was the orchestra hit too. Hey Ichiro, how are you? So I screwed up. Basically, I did a series of controllers which does like a linear shape. Like it goes from 16 down to 0 with the range that I put. What I want is 16, 16. So that's going to keep the vibrato playing throughout the entire song, and that's on purpose. And that's very loud. So I think my... Oh, I'm dumb. I got the... Oops, go back, control bar. I got the reverb solo, that's why. No, I don't. Nope. It's too loud. So this might require a sidechain. I think that's what my issue is with it. My orchestra hit hand correctly? Yeah. I want to make those strings a little bit less harsh. I'm going to add them back to at least 2 voices. I might just make their release a little bit less pronounced. Oh, I need them longer, don't I? I need them longer because these actually fade out longer. Is the stream still playing? I thought I ended it. It looks like it's still playing. So I think I'm just going to end it here, you guys, because my internet's being wonky. So thanks for dropping by. I might stream again tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Good night, everyone.